Hello LAP, this is Brandon Reisinger coming to you with your Chairman's Report. We'll start off with the order bank. The Escape is at 35,851. The Corsair at 4,635 for a total of 40,486. We've gotten our makeup units out of the way for the most part. We're back running somewhere in that 7.5 to 8 hour range, and that should be what we see for the foreseeable future. As of right now, the stock schedule is still showing a down week, the week of March 24th. Now, can I sit here and tell you without a doubt that's going to happen? I can't. Please don't go book a vacation. The company still has to notify you on that. I do think we'll probably see that notification end of next week if I were going to guess. I don't look for it to change. But as always, until they make it official, it's not. There's been discussion, and I know last week we talked a little bit about the 4 days a week versus the down week possibilities. It's still up in the air. If you look at the stock schedule, it still shows no stock protection on the Fridays. I'm not real certain which way that's going to go. There's still a lot of talk back and forth, but I think they're starting to lean towards the possibility of a couple of down weeks. Now, as it's getting a little clearer, it looks like what they're wanting to do is run one shift the week of Derby Week and run one shift the week of Juneteenth. Still having discussion as far as how that'll look. We'll have to get with the company and make sure that it's done right. They are going to rotate, so it would be day shift one week, night shift the other week. There's a lot of rumors floating around on the floor about us going to rotating weeks. I want to clarify that's where that rumor is coming from, and that is 1 week in this month, 1 week in another month. That is not something where we're looking at or going to go to on a week, off a week for the shifts. That's what a lot of people on the floor are talking about, and that is not the case. Our order bank's actually holding up really well. We're not doing bad. We had units that were pulled out of the first quarter. Quite a few units that caused the down weeks that we're having, but even still we're not to a point of a rotating weeks or anything like that, so there's no truth to that. I wanted to clarify that. So that's what we've got. I'll give you some more info as far as what that's going to look like as we go. Obviously right now it's a moving target, but I'll try to keep you guys informed. Profit sharing is going to be coming out next week. As most of you know, that usually pays the day before your normal paycheck. So if you're a credit union, you get paid on Wednesday, it'll probably deposit Tuesday. If you're a bank and you get paid on Friday, it'll deposit on Thursday. The one thing I do want to point out, and we run into this every year, when your stubs don't show up on Tuesday, don't panic. Typically when they've got two stubs that post the same week, they are late. So you'll probably see your paycheck in the bank before you see the stub explaining what it is. Don't worry too much about that. Wanted to talk a little bit about something that's been going on up north. There's been two plants that have had police searches happen in their parking lot, and I believe even a little bit inside of one of the plants. So Michigan Assembly Plant was the last one. I believe it was OHAP that had the first one. I just want to clear something up real quick. Everything inside of the fence, when you turn off a Fern Valley Road or Grade Lane, wherever you park, you're on Ford's property. Ford owns that property, and if Ford decides to invite the police force into their property, they have that ability. We do not have the ability to stop that. As of right now, I have not been notified or told anything. There's not anything floating around that makes me think that we're next on the list. But with what happened up there, I do want to make sure everybody is aware. Again, it's Ford's property. If they want to have the cops in, they can. So if you've got stuff in your vehicle that shouldn't be in your vehicle, it could affect you legally with the police department, and it could affect your job with labor relations. So I want to make everybody aware of that and say, be mindful of what you've got in your vehicle. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not telling anybody what they can and can't do. We're all adults. But with what I've seen happening up north, it made me think that we needed to have this conversation, and I needed to make sure that people understood there are risks if you're carrying stuff in your vehicle that you shouldn't be. So wanted to hit on that. Again, not anything coming down the pipe, but just more of a be mindful in case something were to happen. St. Patrick's Day Parade is this Saturday. If you're interested in doing that, they're going to be meeting at the LAP Hall at 11:30. Plan is to leave the hall at 12 and head for the Mid-City Mall. Parade starts at 3. If you're interested in volunteering for that, you need to contact Greg Cotton, and he can give you more details and get you set up with everything. Friday is International Women's Day. Encouraging everybody to wear purple to show your support for that. And I believe that's all that we've got this week. Again, our schedule, we've got some stuff that could be coming down the pipe that I've already covered. As that unfolds, I'll make sure to inform you guys of any changes coming. Thanks.